sorry there's nobody in. Leave your number and that, and either me or Max will get back to you.
Hello, Max. Yeah, it's me. If you're there, kiddo, I'll pick it up. Anyhow, give us a call. I thought I might pop round and all. I've got some of Chris's photos I thought you might like. Aye, right. Give us a call. Always on the end of the phone. Shut up, pet. Bye.
And people ask Arthur Scargill this. Why did you do it? Why did you lead the National Union of Mine Workers into that struggle? Why didn't you see sense, they ask? Why didn't you compromise? Well, I'll tell you. Because I were right. I were right about the job losses. I were right about the closures. Thatcher's hidden agenda to snuff out union power in this country. And I'll tell you something else. For the duration of that strike, not one single mine closed, not one single mine lost his livelihood. I were proud of that then, and I'm proud of it now. Oh, and then they say we lost the strike. But we did not lose the strike. The victory of the miners in 1985 was the struggle itself. Oh, I know what they call Arthur Scargill. Arrogant, revolutionary, the man who wanted to avenge the defeat of the miners in the Great Strike in 1926. Let me tell you this. We have witnessed the utter Tory destruction of our great mining heritage. Seam by seam, shaft by shaft, pit by pit, community by community. And when I think back to the Great Strike of 26, I think of my hero, A.J. Cook, Arthur Cook. He too was led down by factionalism and infighting and a lack of unity on the left. Comrades, I am writing a biography on Cook, a forgotten British visionary, and it surprises me how resonant his legacy still is. Cook were fighting for basic rights, for a reasonable working day, for decent working conditions, for reasonable pay. But even then, when the nation's industry depended upon coal, even then, those basic rights were denied the workforce. Because the interests of management and government have always been the same. Personal profit, power, and political ambition. And people, they still point at me and say... There's the man who tried to bring Britain to its knees.
That's the man who's tried to bring Britain to its knees.
With his big-headedness. By being out of step with management.
But you know, out of step with management.
Out of step with the economic facts of life.
Out of step with the economic facts of life.
Out of step with the future.
Out of step with the future.
A communist.
A communist.
A fool.
A fool.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Not me.
Not me.
Not Arthur Scargill. Thank you.
Not Arthur Cook, no. I'm no fool, comrades. Because I'm a fool, then so are you. Every man jack of you. And all your wives. And your children and all. And I ask you, are there that many fools in Great Britain? Fools to think we should have a decent day's pay for a decent day's work? Fools to think we should have a share of the profits of our labours? Fools to think we should have time to spend with our loved ones and time to improve ourselves with all the pleasures of our so-called betters? Fools to stand up and fight for what we believe in? And fools to resist the efforts of our employers to deny us those basic rights? Well, I tell you, gentlemen, if that's what makes a fool, then I am a fool, and I'm proud of it. And I'll tell you my promise. Not a minute on the day, not a penny off the pay. That is my promise to you, brothers, and I ask you to stay joined with me, to stay wedded to the cause, and to make that cause real tomorrow for yourselves and your families, and to take control of this great industry, the coal industry, and to use it for the common good, for your children, for England, Scotland and Wales, for Great Britain.
Barbara, have you seen my tie?
Don't think so. Which one?
The one I bloody wear.
Should I know which tie you wear?
The one I wore last night.
Or was it the red one or the stripy one?
I don't wear the stripy one.
I distinctly remember you wore it last night.
Barbara, the red one, have you seen it?
No, Arthur. Look in the bathroom.
I'm in the bloody bathroom.
For God's sake. Oh, it's here.
What time's the car coming?
Arthur, I really don't know.
I need to go to the house in the morning. Some files I need. That point you made about his later life.
Yes, well, it just puts it all in context. And people like pathos.
10. How does that chapter read?
It's good, it's engaging. But I stand by what I said about needing to see the humanity of the man. I mean, the politics is fine, but it's not enough. I'll try and get through the rest of it before you get back tomorrow.
Should be lunchtime-ish.
I'll be gone by 3.
Bugger it. It's the twins' birthday tomorrow.
Well, what's so terrible about that?
You couldn't do me a favour and send them a birthday card for me?
Nell have done that. As long-term partner, according to the Daily Mail, so it must be true.
Yes, well, she can't send one from America, can she?
Hence the chaos.
But I just don't have the time.
You seriously want me to send cards to your grandchildren on their birthday?
Yes.
I'm your publisher, Arthur, not your PA.
I just mentioned it.
Oh, you really do amaze me sometimes.
Look, do we have to go through all this now?
No, of course not, but I don't see the problem.
You don't have grandchildren.
I do remember birthdays, nevertheless.
I remember
You
birthdays.
send the cards, of course I will. Now, do you want a sandwich? I could stoop to making you a sandwich as well.
No. We'll stop somewhere. I'm a connoisseur of service stations.
Fish and chips again, then.
I like fish and chips.
You're getting tubby since I saw you in May.
Yes, well, I prefer to call it curvaceous.
I shall make you a tuna mayonnaise sandwich without the mayonnaise.
One day, Barbara, you will make someone a lovely wife.
Oh, I better get a move on. I'm 60 fucking 6.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell what? Arthur, bloody hell what?
Look at the news. The bloody news.
What's up?
Look at this.
What?
Look.
Need my specs.
They're round your neck.
I know. God, is that real?
BBC News.
Thatcher's dead. Wasn't in the Guardian. Has someone finally shot her? Well, she'd be around forever, wheeled out for special occasions like a Vulcan Walmart.
Bloody hell.
Isn't Meryl Streep making a film about her? That's great publicity for Meryl. Perhaps MGM sent a hitman.
I don't know what to think about this.
Oh, you'll get over it. We should throw a party. Well, we could at least celebrate with a couple of PG tips. Must get you some decent tea, Arthur.
Stop it, Barbara. It's not right.
It's a joke, like now. Thatcher's dead. Whoop-de-doo.
There will be a party. A Tory party in Westminster Abbey. They have planned this for years.
I expect they have.
And all of them with their fat little fingers crossed, hoping they'd be in power when it happened.
And you, will you be there?
Oh. If they send Arthur Scargill an invite, there really will be a party.
Oh, I can make that point on question time tomorrow.
You're going on question time?
You know I am.
No, I don't think so. It's not for me.
I imagine they'll lay her out in state, so people can all gawp like Gandhi.
More like Stalin.
Fighting past, orderly queues down the embankment, a free copy of The Sun for one and all. And there it is, the sarcophagus of state, encased in perspex to keep the spit from her face. I don't suppose there'll be many MUM members in that particular lineup.
They'll need a urinal then. Coffee with a urinal at the side.
You're not joking, are you?
No, I'm not joking one little bit.
Did you hate Thatcher?
Hmm?
Did you hate Thatcher?
Well, I hated what she did to the mining industry. And I hated how she changed this country. Even changed the Labour Party, and that takes some bloody doing. And I hated the face that we all had to get used to in a distorting mirror. Because if we looked anywhere else, we'd only see what monsters we become. You know, it's like we live somewhere else. In history, Labour history, it never happened. That's what I hate, Barbara.
There's your speech for tonight, then.
I'll work on it in the car.
It was Cook you were going to talk about at Doncaster, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, when I've got through it all, I'll take it into the office, get Mike to have a look.
Good. It's good to be taken seriously.
I didn't spend 20 years editing The Miner and not learn to take Arthur Scargill seriously. Occasionally, anyway.
That's true. Barbara, I must be off. I'll see you tomorrow.
I might tidy up. You live like a lonely old man.
No, I am a lonely old man. At the moment.
Then you need a cleaner, not a publisher.
In the Republic, Barbara, everyone will have a cleaner.
And a chauffeur-driven car. I look forward to the revolution. Will you be in charge?
Of course. Barbara, I am going to step out into a country that no longer contains a living Margaret Thatcher.
Enjoy it.
I will. Now, pull that latch. Make sure the door
Arthur,
is
I
locked.
know how to close a locked door.
Sorry.
You're
Mike, come back, love.
You're early.
Said his mum came and picked her up. It's his birthday. They're going to pictures.
Do you want a tea? There's something.
Oh, why, I've got you something.
Me? Why?
I just did.
Oh, what's that for? Did I do something nice?
No, not yet. Just being you, eh?
You soft bugger.
At Sainsbury's, look, not garage.
They're the same. Anyway, I don't mind garage. A flower's a flower. Mind you, I draw the line at Tesco.
A flower's a flower, eh? Oh, and how are you doing? You playing Wii Sports again?
Yeah, boxing today, and a bit of footy with Alan Shearer taking
Oh,
seven.
that's my man. Do you fancy a biscuit with your tea?
Do you fancy a biscuit with your tea? I made some.
Oh, bloody hell, I'd love one. I tell you, I'm bloody starving.
Well, I'm doing curry.
Oh, yes, grand.
Any news at centre?
Oh, not really. Maureen's got that meeting with the council next Tuesday, and that bastard Clive Machin will be there. So, if there's out to be said, well, there'll be one saying it. Still looks like centres might close, but the likeliest is Travis Gardens, because they say we can absorb them into ours. Anyway, they'll all come out.
Your dad says it'll be worse.
Shit, well, that's a job. It makes you pessimistic being on Doncaster Council.
I bet.
Hey, look, some things are pretty sacrosanct, eh? The council's still Labour.
Aye, well. How's Terry's mum fit?
Oh, she's fine. Well, she still walks with a stick, but it was... Oh, what was it?
3 months.
Oh, so that's nothing, that is. You know, she's like a young mama, Terry, but she must be, what, 70 if she's a day. It's like time to stop.
Well, Terry must be nearly 40.
No. 39 today, they told me. He was dead proud. They're going to see this new Pixar thing.
We're lucky.
Aye. I know.
Curry.
Correct.
Hello,
Oh,
Barbara.
it's unlocked. It's pouring out there. Someone's pissed in the lift. This is the Barbican, for fuck's sake.
You have got a very foul mouth for a pensioner, Barbara. And it weren't me.
God, this place looks like a bomb city. What do you do?
I'm just living it. Chairs get sat on, cups get used.
What would you do without me, Arthur?
Usually, Nell does it.
Oh, yes. That poor woman. No wonder she was haunted.
Did you speak to Mike about the manuscript?
He rang me, yes.
And what did he say?
Well, he said he thought it was coming along well, but as predicted, as I warned, you need to make Arthur Cook more human.
How?
More stuff about the man. That's what he's on the book. All that 26 strike stuff's dry. People want to know who he went to bed with.
You're pulling the leg.
He lost a leg, didn't he? And his mother only had one to start with. That's what people remember. Lost legs, reputations, fortunes, virginities. Spice it up, Arthur.
26 is what he did. That's what he's known for. He were our Lenin.
People don't engage with that kind of stuff anymore.
The students did, last back end.
Did they hell? They just wanted more money for parties. When I was at Bristol, I had the equivalent of 200 quid a week to spend. And it was free from the state. No wonder I was pissed all the time. No wonder young people today are knocked.
Now, you take the situation now. With the public sector workers, we could be on the verge of another general strike.
Bollocks. People just take the kicking they dutifully ordered at the last election and go back to their playstations. Or turn on babe station. You see that? God, that's incredible. Makes me think feminism never happened.
Aye, and why is that, Beverly? Could it be that the great British working class have been kicked so hard they don't know how to fight back?
The great British working class, how quaint. Well, I suppose so, yes. And bribed with widescreen telly and HP and 3D and double D on page 3 and whatever.
I should do something.
Arthur, you're 74 years old.
What's that got to do with anything?
It's nothing. Doesn't matter. Dean, I've got some lovely fair trade Indian.
No, come on, Barrett. What's my age got to do with anything?
Well, I just think the way things are done now, well, not even now, back in the day when you were 30, 35, whatever you were. When you spoke then, even in 84, you were still a young man, like Miliband is young, or Cameron, any of the latest lot. That's what the public want. Youth in leadership. That's all I'm saying. Bit of glamour. Good head of hair. Perhaps that was your downfall, Arthur. Bald and ginger like you.
Bollocks to you, Barrett. What about Nelson Mandela?
Was he ginger as well?
No, you know what I mean.
Oh, it's a completely different narrative, Nelson Mandela.
He were exiled, silenced, arrested.
But there is absolutely no parallel between you and Nelson Mandela. None whatsoever.
Why are you getting so cross?
I'm getting cross. I'm getting exasperated with you.
Why? You've only been here 5 minutes.
I don't know. It's probably been a long life. I don't know.
You mentioned tea.
I did, yes, I did.
Shall I make it?
No, I will make it. You'll only use that PG dust. So, are you looking forward to tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
The Thatcher show. Thatcher's funeral.
Oh, that. No. I weren't invited like we said.
Huh.
Do you remember Lawrence Davis?
Name rings a vague bell.
Well, I met him up in Doncaster last week at a meeting.
Oh, yes?
A Geordie. Moved to Yorkshire. He's writing a book and all.
Oh, good for him. What about?
His involvement in the strike. Our experiences since.
Our experiences?
Britain. Mining communities. You know the kind of thing.
Oh, do I?
Any road, he's asked me to talk to him.
Really? You never talk to anyone unless they're in a crowd and you're on a box.
Yes. Well, I will make an exception for Lawrence Davis. Well, he's ill. He's in a state. He wants to get things sorted before, well, you know.
A minor, wasn't he?
30 year. Got the cough to prove it.
Oh, is that what it is? Compensation?
No. Bob shot Shepherd, he sorted all of that out, but, well, Lawrence, he were always solid on most issues. We had our disagreements, but I respect him.
So you're going to see him again up there?
He's coming down here.
Here, when?
This afternoon.
You're not serious.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, bloody hell, Arthur, I thought we were working today.
Well, it's just
You
because-
forgot, didn't you?
No, I didn't forget. I just didn't remember in time. Look, I can't send him back. This is a big deal for him. He's coming all the way from Doncaster.
Well, how long will he be here?
A couple of hours. I'll get him out by 3 or 4. We've still got the rest of the day to work on the book.
I'll just have to go out. I'll have to go shopping. I hate shopping.
But don't go.
I'm not staying, Arthur.
Barbara, what is the matter?
I don't know. I'm just a little upset that he's taking up our time.
Just a bit. Look, I'm a busy man, Barbara.
Oh, what am I, on bloody holiday?
No, that's not what I meant. I just
I've
thought...
heard it.
Look, I've said I'm sorry.
Did you? Must have missed that.
I'll get him out as soon as I can.
Fine.
But Barbara,
Whatever.
why are you so upset? Look, what is the matter?
Never mind.
Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry. All right? Barbara! Barbara, I'm sorry.
Anyhow, I said to them all, shall we do a bit something? Celebrating Maggie Thatcher's sad demise? And you know what it is? None of them could think of a single thing to do or say.
I felt the same.
Aye, well, we all had a few well-chosen words ready for when we bumped into her in Harrods. And now, all that well-honed bile and vitriol's gone sadly to waste.
That's true.
Do you remember some of the lads from back in the day?
There were Jack Taylor from Yorkshire,
Aye.
Billy Etherington, Tommy Callum,
Aye, both canny Durham lads. Hey, Tommy's still alive and kicking.
Terry Harrison, and Terry Thomas Southway.
Aye, they all spoke. Hey, but you didn't. I remember that. The only thing you said was about the rule book. One rule is sacrosanct. We don't cross picket lines.
Well, there was nothing more to say at that stage.
Aye.
There was no need for a national ballot, and I've never changed my position on that.
Aye. I've never understood why you were made to carry the can for the B&A ballot. Because we were all there, on the press, and the National Conference. We 80% of miners already on strike. We vote. We vote not to have a ballot, because there was no point. Distraction then, and still is. And nothing to do with you being a stubborn git.
I hope that's in your book.
Aye, it is. You can count on it. Because it was the grassroots brought the union out in 84. Little known fact is that. Our decision, not yours.
Lawrence, I think you'll find the men followed me.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Arthur. But it's not exactly how we remember it in Johnny.
It's got nothing to do
Aye,
with that.
and then at Wapping, the printers, they did it by the book, had a ballot, and they still got shafted, they murder.
My argument in time.
Aye, you're right, you're not wrong.
So what are we arguing about?
Are we arguing, Arthur?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. Take a seat.
Aye, right. 27 years ago, last time I saw you. Well, before recently, like in Donny. Hey, who do you remember from my little wrecking squad, eh? Elvis from Askin? Gary the Pervert? Spot? Hey, Enoch the Unit?
No.
Oh, come on. Brick shit house of a Hell's Angel. He had one of them beautiful big fork bikes, but he rode it off. And he got on the Donny bus in all his gear. Leathers, studs, German helmet, swastikas, the lot. And he says, nobody laugh!
No, I don't.
I won't forget how powerful rock music was then. Aye, heavy rock. Down, 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 down. You know that, Arthur?
Rock music, no.
Yeah. Aye, they used to drink at Beetham's, that crowd. Long gone.
Whole country's changed.
Boy, you're telling me. Even Doncaster was cool back then. Aye, there was Beetham's and the Link. You could almost imagine you were back in your castle. If you were blind and deaf. You ever drink in Beetham's? Hey, that crowd organised a trip to the Reading Festival in '81. Aye, the Kinks was headlining and Steve Hackett and Wishbone Ash. Oh, and the bloody Thompson twins and all. And we borrowed a furniture wagon for the trip down, and we all poured in after a sesh. Like, literally poured. Because even the driver had more than a pint and a talk, if you get me meaning. Oh, this wagon. Right unmanoeuvrable. Particularly with a load of piss miners running around in the back. And we're set off. We get to this bend and this fucking escort cuts in. Oh, we go right, we go left, we go up the curb, hit a lampstand, bang! The back doors fly open and all these working class headies and hippies fly out and lie on the road holding their bleeding heads. Miners, most of them, or miners to be. And the driver pulls up, horrified, thinks he's caused a massacre. And our driver says, oh, don't they worry, cock. They're in that fucking state when they left Doncaster.
Lawrence, is this a compensation issue?
No. This is not a compensation issue. That were all sorted out a long time ago.
Right.
Right. So you're writing about A.J. Cook then?
I've always admired him.
Aye, so I've heard. You've been compared,
I don't know about that.
don't you? Hey, he was on our banner, Cook. The one that still hangs at the branch. Cook one side, Keir Hardy the other. Hey, we had a shot firer, little Joey Penwise, retired. He stood on the lines in 26. Well, he carried that fucking banner in 84 with his grandson. Now that's history for you. Living history. Of course, he's dead now, mind.
Quite a legacy.
Aye. Arthur Cook, the Emperor. Scargill, the King. King Arthur. But not anymore, eh?
The struggle was on.
Aye, but how many lads are there left to struggle with? What is it, 6,000 now?
About that.
Aye, from 180-odd thousand in the 80s, had 1 million to that before the war. Where are they all, eh?
Mostly dead. Like the Joy Penwise.
Aye, right. Mostly dead with their lungs turned to stone. But not all, Zane. Not yet. Not the class of 84, we still struggle on.
Lawrence,
How's your daughter? Margaret, innit?
That's right.
I heard as how she had twins. Well, I read it, really.
She did.
Aye. Doctor and all. It's a good job, is that. Folks is always getting poorly. Doctors, undertakers, prostitutes and politicians will always be in work.
Lawrence, I really have...
I've come to ask you a favour.
Right. What can I do for you?
I want you to listen to my story.
Story?
Aye. I've got a few things I need to say. And I've decided as how you will be the one that shall hear 'em. Fancy a drink? Drop a body. Oh, I got a taste for this on the picket lines. Keeps you warmer inside, better than a Gansey.
No, I really don't.
Suit yourself. I've got a son, Arthur. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? Why, there's no reason you should. Well, there's facts can be read about folk like you, but there's nobody writing about folk like me, unless I do it myself, which I am like. Your man's A.J. Cook, innit? Well, my man's myself. The life and times of Lawrence Davis, written in vodka mixed with a coal dust and coffee up. Sit down. Are you sitting comfortably, man?
So that's it. They're cutting 700 council jobs. It's incredible. Carol, we're in tears in her office today, apparently. That's 10 years of her life she's given Travis Garden.
Which other centres are closed?
What, you mean is ours one of them? No, it's not.
So, what
Well, so like I say, we all have to reapply for our jobs, but only after the jobs are left. That's the deal. So less than what? 50-50, I'll have a job in 3 months. Everybody on doors, telling when they could be working, but not a lot more. Now it's like 92, all over again.
Where will Terry go?
The lumping. elderly and disabled in with learning disability all at our place. Obviously, there'll be over demand for facilities, so then they can't get about so well, they'll just stay at home. Anyway, it'll be impossible for some to go out else. There won't be no transport, because vehicles is being sold, drivers laid off. Expect you someone, right, to pop up with a business plan and run a fleet of adapted transits and make a profit with, instead of the council paying, and some greedy bugger probably will.
How will that work? There's no money.
Oh, the service users will pay. That's Terry to you and me. Or, more to point, in most cases, they're carers, i.e. Terry's computer illiterate mother. They have to apply for funding to commission services. So, if enough folks need, say, a bus, then some grabber will charge them over the odds for running a bus. And Terry and his man will pay for it out of a grant they have to apply for. A personal budget.
Bloody ridiculous.
And also the council don't have to provide that bus for free anymore. And they're doing this with everything. Wheelchairs, physiotherapy, bloody drama workshops, man. Basically, it's all going to be privatised. Jesus, they're even suggesting ways of managing these personal budgets by employing a financial advisor who'll charge a fee if anyone's daft enough. Oh, and a proportion of that fee comes out of Terry's benefits, just to add insult. So there's another saving, eh?
Can't do that, it's mad. Eat your tea.
Yeah, well, you watch him. I'm organising a protest next Thursday lunchtime. And there'll be another, if not changes, second or third Sunday in June.
You're organising a protest?
Right? That's all the law allows. Unless we break it.
Oh.
Well, that'd be dafted back
Don't
in
be
the day.
daft, they'd sack you.
Well, it won't bloody matter, will it?
Chris, what can we do?
Eh?
What can we do?
We'll keep our heads down now. I'll reapply for my job. Well, I'm good at it. I should be with more than a chance. Hey, look, don't worry, we'll manage. I might pick up hours as a self-employed care worker if enough service users choose me.
I don't understand how this is better.
No, it's better for that wanker Osborne, because it's not just public money being spent on public, no. It's going to private pockets instead. Same as they still want with the NHS. That's their agenda. Do you think people are going to get anything like what they were getting before? It'll all be judged by this definition of a critical need, i.e. if your frigging life depends on it, eh?
And where will Terry go?
Back to his hands. He'll still talk.
And what about us?
What about him?
We have to cope with this. Now I could get a second job.
What, Focus?
No, but somewhere.
Maggie, you're having a baby.
My mum only stopped working a week when she had me and Tom.
Well, that were in the bad old days.
It was the 80s.
Like I said, last Tory government.
You sound like your dad.
What's wrong with that?
He's a dinosaur. It's not all as simple as politics.
Well, it bloody is, Maggie.
There's people. People can make a difference. You've got to try and get beyond
You
the
need an
argument.
analysis, yeah? It breaks it down.
You need to be practical. You can't just stick your neck out. It never works.
Not have this.
Well, it just annoys me when the politics take over. It's people that suffer, like Terry and his man. Don't understand why common sense can't take over. What's best for real people, for community?
You sound like bloody Cameron. There is only politics. That is how the country's run.
Well, it bloody shouldn't be.
Well, it bloody is. You go and tell a Tory that.
Tell your dad that. You're always back.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I'll just stay here and eat my tea, shall I? Grow the baby. Zip it. Oh, whatever.
After school, he came to work down the pit with me. Hatfield, 92, face worker. They put us together on a distant heading with a scab. Well, that was the union rep, so it looked a bit obvious if I'd have murdered him. Frost, his name was, and he was named right spark in the first place. Me and my lad had lugged this bloody great Hollywood prop down to the minivan, and we were lifting it up, ready to ride this conveyor down to the face. And all he has to do is put the minivan in reverse. But he sets it going before we're cleared and going the wrong way. And I get this fucking prop shoved in my chest, and the other end nearly takes Tipp's shoulder off. Oh, there's helmets ripped off, lights knocked down, and we're thrown up on the conveyor and then rammed down on the ground with this bloody good prop. my lad's shoulder were like raw meat. Oh, and then Frost. Oh, he comes up. All apologies. Apologies. I'd have fucking killed him then if I'd any breath left. I nearly killed myself, what with 2 rotten ribs and a collapsed lung. Do you know, there's lads in that pit think I staged that to get Frost transferred, which he was. But not even I thought it was worth that pain. And my lad in agony, because that was my lad that got hurt. My only lad.
How was he?
Eh?
How was he?
Oh, he got out of the physical. Couple of months rehabilitation. He never went back to the face. Stayed on back by work. His nerve was shot, man.
Did he still go back to mining?
Not after Hatfield closed. He kicked his heels for a while and then he retrained.
What as?
Care worker, day centre, Doncaster. Learning difficulties.
Good.
What's good?
He retrained, got another job.
Oh, aye. Good. So, you watching the funeral tomorrow? The Margaret Thatcher show, once online, never to be repeated.
I doubt it.
What, not your taste?
What's the point?
Oh, so as everybody can have a go, man.
Undoubtedly.
Aye. Strange choice, said Paul. I'd have thought she'd have preferred Westminster.
And she were always a bit sidelined after office.
Oh, aye, grammar school girl. Unforgivable to that lot. Aye, like Major. Never quite one of the chaps. No matter how much cricket he plays. You ever play cricket, Arthur? Dead bat, local league?
No.
Whatever happened to Major, It'll be what, my age? Eh? Because even Edwina gets on question time, and she with the egg woman in his shag bag and all. Political lepers, like you, left over from an experiment with meritocracy. Oh, I bet the Farrell elite's really pissed off that the future Queen's got miners' blood in her. Oh, I bet there's a few injunctions on her back catalogue.
You always did have a militant analysis.
Capital fucking M, Arthur! What other analysis is there?
Well, I never thought it were wise for groups on the left to try and outdo each other by being further left. That way, no one can ever come to any agreement.
An agreement we all fought, it happened.
Have you come here to be argumentative?
Oh, come on, come on. Let's talk about 84, eh? Eh? When we were young men. You sure you don't want to drink? Oh, come on, put some hairs on your head.
I don't drink.
Oh, I read as how you like wine in that biography.
You've done your homework.
Fancy saying as how you like wine. Might as well call you queer in Doncaster, man. Yes, should have sold the bugger.
And waste my money. If I litigate, it'd only all be dragged up again.
Not anymore, Arthur. It's ancient history.
Look, Lawrence, I'm
My
not
history.
man.
What the Irish couldn't do, time did.
Do what?
Oh, kill the Tory bitch that shot 1,000 Tories. Thatcher, the brood bitch of Grantham. Hey, I tell you what, one of your old boys said back in the day when the Ra did that to that hotel. Aye, one of your good old boys, cloth cap, waistcoat, and A.J. Coulter. He said, have you seen what them silly Irish idiots have gone and done? The daft bastards have gone and missed her! Like you, Scargill! You missed her! But me and my little wrecking crew, we'd have had another go.
I'd have never sanctioned it.
We'd have never have asked you, you soft twat. Oh, aye. Some of us were talking tactics to Sinn Féin, and we did have guns on the end of a phone ready, and if things had got any worse, we'd have carried on from Brighton, because it was war, civil war, undeclared, but it was war, and the wrong side won.
This is all history, Lawrence. Will you please get to your point?
The point! Here's the point. 1984. 10-year-old boy, son of a miner. His mum's running a soup kitchen in Doncaster, and his dad's on the picket line at Hatfield. Ah, no, because I sort of sent him there, coordinating the lads. And the boy and his mate, Paul Clayford, they're working on the slaggy picking coal, because the allowance is cut to all but them is coughing their guts up or crippled, and the rest of us feeling the pinch as Christmas comes on. Chris is 10, and his mate's 14, almost a man, and they're working on the bottom edge of the slope where the bigger stones sometimes fall. Oh, and they're filling sacks for the mams and grands. And then all of a sudden, it moves. The bank shifts, and a great scream of it comes roaring down, knocks Paul off his feet, carries him 20 yards, turns him over and buries him. Then it's all quiet again, except for the rain on Chris's park. And there's a 10-year-old boy staring at a black bank. And then he starts to dig with his bare hands. Why, what else is there to do? Because anybody it can fetch is miles away, fighting to end the need for all of this. And he digs with his bare hands at the dust and slag until the nails are off his fingers and his knuckles are down to the bone. And eventually, 2 hours later, finds his mate's hand. And his arm. And his face. And he pulls him out. But it's too late. He's dead. Buried by the dust and slag. And worse, worse! And the 10-year-old boy just sits with him in the rain until it gets dark and his mum shuts the soup kitchen and comes calling, looking for him.
It's me! I've forgotten the code.
Barbara Birch, my publisher.
Oh, I was wondering when she'd come.
I've informed the Queen's private secretary that it's my intention to tender my resignation to the Queen.
Cup of tea? I thought you were at work. Chris is.
I am. I've come from the council office.
They can stay then. Thought you were crucial. Tea?
No, Mags, no tar.
What's the matter?
Sit down, Mags.
Sit down. Why?
Sit down, please.
I don't want to sit down, Lawrence.
Well, it's Chris. It's alright, but...
But what? What, Lawrence?
Well, I've had a call from the day centre. It's alright till they take me out of the infirmary.
The infirmary? Oh, someone hurt him.
Oh, Max, no. It's not that. It's had another turn. They found him back at the grave. But I think he ain't taking his medication.
At the grave? thought that was... Well, that was done with that. I thought that was history.
Is he taking it?
Of course he is!
Look, it's all right. It'll be all right. He just needs us there. Well, he needs you there. Hey, he says you've fallen out.
Everybody falls out.
Aye?
I don't blame you, Lawrence.
Oh, blame. It's about blame now, is it?
Come on. God, he's still here.
Barbara, this is Lawrence Davis. I don't remember if you two have ever met.
What the hell happened to you?
No, just the last 35 years, Barbara, that's all.
So you two know each other?
Yes. Why are you still here?
Well, obviously, you haven't changed a day.
Why are you still here?
Could someone please explain?
Oh, I thought I'd just hang about, see what was occurring.
Like hell.
Cardiff Conference on Workers' Rights, 1973. Ah, it sounds like ancient history. Hey, I was the youth delegate for Northumberland. And Barbara was there for the papers with her camera and little news.
Yes, you weren't there, Arthur. So when's your train?
On time. I was just telling Arthur a little story. I'll finish, and then I'll be on my way. You see, Arthur, the thing about them there slag heaps is that underneath they're like red hot ovens. And when that boy pulled Paul Clayford out, he was like cooked meat, do you see? Oh, the flesh was coming off his hands in strips and off his face as that boy pulled him out. Oh, and the smell, man. Oh, like cooking bacon.
Shut up, Davis.
What's it, Scargill? Thought you were a hard man. Oh, yeah, just another gobsetting tyke.
What on earth are you talking about?
Nothing.
Oh, industrial relations, I'd say.
Who was that boy?
Oh, come on, Barbara. We're just having a little chat about 84. Sit down. Sit down. Of course, 10 years before that, 74, Arthur was bringing down the government. Aye, 3-day week and candles. He's in tears at Chequers with half the Tory silver in his back. And down the Whitehall corridor lurked the corpse bride, Margaret Thatcher. Aye, powder and nose for power. Wouldn't have happened without Arthur's success, eh? Because what was the slogan the Tories fought on the next election? Eh? Who governs Britain? But for a few weeks in 74, it really was King Arthur. I bet you've been chasing that feeling ever since, man.
God, you're drunk.
I were fighting to preserve the gains that we'd made and to ensure that all the hard
Hard-won rights of British miners remain exactly how well it's fucking funny because there's hardly 9 miners left to have any rights.
Who was the boy?
We were fighting an oppressive government. 74 were a watershed. Just like the Great Strike of 26. Thatcher and her cronies had dismantled our industry to prevent 74 from happening again. That's what 84 were all about. They abandoned the plan for coal. You know that, Davis. A plan that stemmed from the Samuel Report in 26. We had clean technology.
And I your fucking grandmother. Because I don't like sucking eggs. And by the way, Cook hated the Samuel Report. Put that in your book.
What boy?
Oh, no one you knew. Just a kid. Hey, you should be listening to what we are talking about here. Because this is history being sculpted. Why, isn't that what you do? Tell it the way you want it told.
I'm opening some wine. I need a drink.
I have always thought you were the new A.J. Cook, didn't you, Walken?
No, but I do wonder what he might have done if he hadn't died at 47. Now, I don't know what you want, but I want you out my flat.
Oh. And how old were you when you died? Oh, 47, wasn't it? 85? Aye. Oh, and Cook was defeated isolated, viewed with suspicion from all sides, and branded and incompetent for the way he ran the strike. Oh, now I come to think about it, you two twins do have a bit in common.
Get off my back, Davis. Cook didn't have the vision, that took hindsight. The plan for coal, that was something I bloody influenced.
Oh, and that's what it's about, a bit of influence.
We've got 400 years of coal in this country, 400 years. And from coal we can make oil, petrol, plastics, we've got gas. Yeah, it'd be insane to throw all that away for the fear of losing power.
To you.
Oh, to you, man. More to the point, to you. The old Tory fears of a politicised working class, political mavericks, redistributing wealth. I know you and your lot. You always considered me to be the soft left. You tell me this. What have the Tories achieved? We've got a gagged underclass, they're drugged by the media, we've got prisoners of credit. Oh, and now a new kind of poverty. Widescreen telly on pay meters in flats with mould running down the walls. This isn't the future, Davis, this is hell.
Oh, Arthur Scargill, waving the red flag from a penthouse roof. Well, there's nobody fucking watching. Well, there's nobody listening.
I think maybe you should go.
Aye. Maybe I should, Mr. Would-be Cook. Hey, what's the authorised angle, Barbara?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because I thought it was about jobs. Because the job was all me and my lads had. And for defending that, she branded us the enemy within and crushed us! Crushed us! Even Norman Tebbit admitted they'd gone too far when he saw the mining communities on their knees. Oh, I'll tell you what it is, Arthur. At least A.J. Cook didn't have to live for 40 years with what they'd done to him and his miners' federation. Feel sorry for you. Aye, I pity him.
I think you better go.
Oh, do you? Why, well, I'll give you a toast before I go. To people. Just what else matters, Wallace? Aye. Not political reputations, ideology, dogma. What matters is the sack miner who struggled for 20 years to get his pension reinstated with no chance. What matters is the lad with black lung who got off his compensation taken off him because he fancied 10 embassy when he was a kid. What matters is the lad who's never had a job since 92 when he took the redundancy money. Never, ever had another job.
I've always had
Oh,
a job.
bollocks, you, what do you know in your ivory tower? Anyhow, most miners were glad to take the redundancy money. There was no love of mining after that strike. There's a lot of sentimental shite talked about mining. It's a crap job. The one is dead and gone. Don't you get it? Fucking dust. Just like her.
Do you believe that?
I don't know. Maybe I do. I feel as though I'm falling. I cannot explain
Let
it.
me talk to him, Arthur.
He won't listen.
No, does he take fucking sugar?
Please, Arthur.
I'll make some tea.
Use the fair trade.
Right.
Listen to me.
Oh, don't you dare talk fucking soft to me, Barbara Birch.
What the hell are you doing here?
I wanted to see you.
Why?
35 years. Hey, Arthur Scargill. Worsborough lad made good, eh? And now he's being published by the great Barbara Birch in the October Press. He's been tweeting on about you being round here like a bloody budgerigar. You ever wonder about him?
No.
You're a strange woman.
I'm my own woman.
Well, I kept my word. I never told him a single thing about you.
Good. And you really think I want to know a single other thing than that?
Well, I don't know you, so I don't know what you might want.
It's all history. Always has been.
Oh, well, that's grand coming from you. And what exactly is history, Miss Barbara Burke?
Oh, please leave. Just leave.
Why did you cut yourself off?
I had work to do.
We might all have been happy.
It could have been sad.
Aye. Well, we'll never know, will we?
No, well, I don't need to. I'm surprised you seem to all of a sudden.
Age. It makes you soft.
It makes me hard, like flint. You should try it. You can make sparks.
I don't doubt it.
I just want you to leave. Leave us in peace. You've had your fun.
Peace! Oh, that's not possible. Oh, that was well quick, Arthur.
Was it?
Oh, I have always found being in about time for great contemplation.
Our making tea.
Oh, I forgot you and the Queen excused crapping.
Tea, Barbara. Fair trade.
Oh, good.
Have you got any sugar? Cuban?
No.
Hey, the summer's dying in the net, you know. Elvis, come on, Barbara, give us another one. Lenny Bruce. Hey, Judy Garland. Somewhere over the rainbow. What? Gives it a bit of bite. You can even put it in cocoa. Drop of that in a 10-year-old's mug will set him up for a good night's sleep. Oh, why? I know that. Because he was having trouble sleeping back then. That's how it started.
Who did?
The boy, 10-year-old son of a miner. Have you forgotten my story? Not just any...
Sorry, what are you doing?
Hey,
None of
hey,
that.
check that
Just
door.
get yourself to the
Fucking
toilet.
pointed me.
Just get yourself to the toilet.
I'm going.
Why didn't you get him out?
Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
What there was between you and him?
It was 40 years ago. He had a fame at that conference, 73. He was good looking, he had a nice accent. I was covering it for the newspaper left. I was bored. It was Cardiff, for God's sake.
Well, you could have mentioned it.
Well, I didn't, did I?
No. And what are we going to do now?
Well, we just wait. With a pissed Geordie crashing about.
Yeah, not for the first time, eh, Barbara?
Oh, now don't sulk.
I'm not sulking. I'm just wondering why he acted so strange earlier on.
Well, now you know. Maybe he was here for a second helping with an OAP. You'd better go and check he's not throwing up all over the floor.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to check my emails.
Oh. Great.
Yes, it was the women who suffered most, and a reason to stop. I knew there were many of you would have carried on, oh yes, to starvation and beyond. But there comes a time in every struggle, a time when the oppressor targets your families, your women folk, your children. And then perhaps the struggle becomes less important as a principle than the principle of family and the purpose of survival. But that is my point. If this great nation cannot be a family with mutualized beliefs and values, if we cannot care for each other, if we cannot protect our young, our weak, our elderly, then what is this land but dust? In history, in the estimation of our peer nations, and what is it worth to be British? And I'll tell our masters what I think. I think that the motivation for profit, the capitalist urge, it's not evil, but it is corrosive to humanity. And Jesus saw that in the temple. And so I would suggest that where individual profit becomes the motive of enterprise and not the good of all in society, then capitalism has failed. When we stand in the ruins of that failure, I stand here, a saddened man, a defeated man, yes, a defeated man, but a man whose faith in our cause remains unshaken. We are bloody brothers, but not broken. And we will never be that.
Where have you been?
Out.
Well? No?
No, I didn't get in there. They handed me my redundancy, eh?
I'm sorry. Who got in?
Sharon Hodges. No, she's got more experience and they need someone who can give drugs and she's done nursing, so
Right. I'll make some tea.
No, you're fine, Pet.
Okay.
They said there might be some freelance, you know. There's a demand to keep me on a list, like.
Good. Oh, that's good.
I know it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
I should have lost it. It comes together every time. It's down to. It's my fault, Maggie. All right?
Whatever, Chris.
Right, time to go.
Not going nowhere till I finish my fucking story. I was about we have the last chapter. The one about your son.
Your son?
I had a son.
You never said.
There was no need. It was a mistake. I didn't keep him.
What happened to him?
I was going to have him adopted, but the father found out and he wanted him, so he took him. It was better that way.
So you had a son? When did you ever see him?
I never see him, Arthur, never.
Never.
No, I never wanted to. I thought it was best.
Incredible.
Is it?
No. You knew where he was, but you never went to see him.
You know, people do these things. What about you and your grandchildren?
I see my grandchildren.
And I wanted a career.
And you could have had both.
Not in 1974, you could. Not in journalism.
Who was the father?
Now you really are being a prize dick.
Aye, I've had a few shocks lately, haven't you, walking? Aye, Thatcher dead. I turn up, and some dirty bugger's pissed in your lip.
I think I'll leave you two alone.
You're going nowhere till I finish my story.
I'll go where I like.
You'll stop with your
Jesus! Stop it, both of you!
He's still
Oh, I've not been pissed for a long time. That's the trouble, Mr.
This
Scargill.
is my fault.
Oh, you're right there.
It was 37 years ago.
Well, it's coming home to roost.
Just get out.
I'm going out.
You will stay there and listen.
You met me.
Don't be silly.
What do you want from us?
Just want to tell a story. A little story about old lad standing with his dad in '84 and being with his mum sometimes. Aye, he had a mum. You didn't know that, did you? But why, there's no reason you should. Aye, a shoulder to cry on. Somebody to give him a kiss at night and mock his teeth. Aye, he was loved. gone now. But he was loved. Oh, while you were serving at the court of King Arthur, your son was being loved and fed and brought up. Why? Don't you want to hear this, Barbara?
I don't care. If I cared, I would have been there, wouldn't I? Don't you get it? Just leave us alone.
Yes, you do. You do care.
What's the point, Davis?
The point! The boy on the slagging with his dead mate. Who do you think it was? Shocking in his body, digging like a dog for his bones!
I know who it was!
Aye. You know.
Can you ask your dad for some money to tide us over?
Can.
We're going to be all right, you know that. Yes. A flower's a flower.
Still there though, Max.
What?
Not black.
It's not that bad, Chris. It's not only money.
It's like being down pit again, eh?
That was a long time ago, Chris.
It's like before.
No. No, it's not like before. It's not like before. Look at me, I'm here. It's not like before.
The money's got to come from somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, but I said I could get that second job down at St. George at the school. They want a lunchtime control, and maybe I could get that. I don't want you to be ill again.
I don't want to be ill again. It's just...
Just what? What?
No, if I'd not seen Paul go down.
Oh.
Well, I think I could have done it. I could. Yeah. But I see my dad soaring down there like a pit bull, you know, heading his man top of the tree and his dad before him and back again. It's like we had a right to. We're recalling it. It seems so wound up with everything else, you know, natural. That. But then that accident, it shocked me, you know, that man. I tried going back, but no use, I just couldn't go back. I've never said this, Max, but I started thinking, you know, if I went back, that he'd be down there. And when I stuck my pick in the rock, Paul's face, it'd come out. Like I was still digging.
Stop it, Chris. This is just your nightmare. It's not real.
No, it's real to me.
I know.
Now, Now. I thought after all this time I found something I could do, and it's the opposite of being some shit house down a pit. It's the opposite of all that pressure, all that history. My dad and all that. It's just I'm a good man, Maggie. A good man, I'm a good man. And I've been taken all over from people like me who've tried to be good men, who've tried to play by rules. It's like they're still after us, they're sniffing us out like dogs.
Stop it.
You know, following me trail from that slagging, following me for 30 years, following me to you, following me here. It's like they're trying to starve us out and kill us off and destroy us. And they want that child from in you. They just want us all gone.
They're not. They don't. The world's not like that. There's not enough vengeance for that.
Oh, there is. I can see that now. And the only defense is money! Money! It's all they fucking understand, and it's all they respect.
Chris.
I think I've got to go back in. Back to the hospital. I've just got this panic and I don't know what to do with it. What might happen?
Don't let this happen.
I can't stop it.
I'll call your dad. You'll know what to do.
He had a nervous breakdown. After that accident business with Frost. He left the industry. Why, I took the redundancy money myself in the end.
You took the money.
Aye, I saw my lad all right, and I gave the rest to the miners' benevolent fund. Do you do that with yours?
I do my bit, Dave.
Oh, aye, I do. How many MUN members left these days? 6,000? What's it costing a monthly? What, 5, 6 quid for this flat, just for you?
You know damn well it doesn't work like that. There are investments, there are funds.
She goes. Can you tell me his name?
I don't know his name. I never gave him one.
I call him Christopher, after his grandfather. His name's Chris.
Where is he now?
Oh, has he got any bands? Do you ever smile like me? Oh, God help him.
Please, just tell me.
He's in Doncaster, near his wife.
Hello? Yes, this is Margaret Thatcher. Why? Tell me why. Oh, his coat was black with a red stripe around the chest. Have you found it? Thank you.
Hatfield main shaft. It had been infilled at the bottom with dust and slag, but it was still a long drop. There was a grill over it with bars you could stand on, light you off lying. And the local kids had pulled at the bars and made a gap and they'd highlighted the newspaper in and watched these balls of flame float down into the dark, lighting the way down for about half a minute, showing the way down, the way their grandfathers used to go. You used to do that?
No.
Of course not. We're old men, eh? Old men. Of course, it's been cut with concrete now, and Tesco's has got an application in. Well, you'll not catch me shopping in there, because I don't fancy fighting myself half a mile down with 50 cheap tillies. There's miles of tunnels down there. They found him at the bottom of the main shaft 3 days after he'd done this thing. He'd been trying to bend the bars back so that the children didn't fall through. That's what I said at the inquest, why it was easy to suggest, and enough to get the life insurance for his missus. So if you're looking for your legacy, Arthur, in Thatcher's, come to Hyde Park Cemetery in Doncaster and see our kid.
You've come here to tell me that.
I've come here to tell you that. Oh, and then, why, I could hardly go and have it out with Margaret Thatcher, could I? Hey, you didn't even get a face-to-face meeting with it, not a single one. Cook did better than that. Sat at the same table as Baldwin. And talked with Ramsay MacDonald. You never were the king, Arthur. Always the joker. And Queen Thatcher ran rings round you, round all of us, and she still is. I'm my dear grandfather. Look, Arthur. She's having a baby. Chris's wife. Maggie's her name and all. Margaret, like his last. Aye, that's all a daft, stupid coincidence. I'll be a grandfather before I'm dead. Don't worry yourself, Barbara. I'm not coming back.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
No.
I'll just imagine that, even if it was.
We'll not be judged by our peers, remember that. We'll be judged by those that come next. By our children and by theirs. And they'll judge us by the strength of our fight, by the extent of our victory, by the gains we have made for the working people of Britain. The opposition rank capitalism is a cancer, as sure as any physical disease. But in me, if it is not removed, it will return again and again to destroy the pride of our nation. And to make our sons and daughters slaves.
Hello. Sorry there's nobody in. Leave your number and that, and either me or Max will get back to you.